You know what I'm saying? So Drake's the type of rapper who, if that's his pen or not, matters to me. Certain rappers, if that's not your pen, I don't care. I don't care if that's Snoop Dogg pen or not.
Yeah.
I don't care if that's Jeezy pen or not, because I don't listen to y'all for your pen.
You don't think that's Jeezy pen?
No, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I don't care.
I was about to say,
because
Jeezy,
I listen to Jeezy for something else.
Jeezy wrote
I listen to Jeezy for a whole different.
Yeah.
So if that's Jeezy pen or if it's not Jeezy pen, I'm not dissing Jeezy. What I'm saying is I listen to Jeezy for something else.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but no, like Drake had a ridiculous pen. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous. Like,
but I feel like that's
nothing was the same to get 5 mics. I don't care what nobody say. Nothing was the same as a 5 mic album. You don't skip a track. And then every track has another song at the end of it that's so fire it could have been its own fucking song.
Cameras.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, with
so
the good ones
that's why I hold
cameras.
the strike against Drake for that not being his pen so much. Because the dude wasn't only giving you the lyrics, he was giving you the tempo, the formula, the delivery, and the lyrics. So he's giving you the whole concept
and
of
the
the song.
He giving you the interlude too.
You know what I'm
all
saying?
All mixed in.
Like, that's a lot. Like, it's not like, yo, spit this. It's like, rap this shit like this. So to me, all you're going in there doing is reciting. And that's like 6 tracks on one album.
I don't think he never did that. It was never reciting. It
had to be reciting.
Concepting.
No, I don't.
If you go back and listen to even the Rico verse, let's say it was 100 words, but the verse was 100 words. Drake used it 25 at most of Quentin's words.
But it wasn't even those words that he used.
It's not the words.
It was a different way that he said it.
I got the flow, the point, and the concept. You say I gotta like let's look at Common's song when he makes a song to the deaf girl. Let's say I pull up in the studio, I pull up on you, I say, yo, I got a song. You're rapping like this. The concept is you're rapping to a deaf girl. All you need to do is switch around what I said now and say how you would say it. How hard is that?
I mean, it's not hard, but that's what
was happening.
But it wasn't Grammy
10
Drake.
bands. It doesn't matter if it's Grammy Drake or not. The shit, it was fire shit.
It was a mixtape.
He didn't write started from the bottom.
He wrote started from the bottom.
There's a started from the bottom Quentin Miller reference track.
I've never heard that reference track.
We want me to play it? You want to hear it right now?
I haven't heard it. I'm just saying I haven't heard it. I ain't saying it was this. I ain't heard it.
I don't think,
you get what I'm saying?
I don't think, because Quentin Miller, the way he raps, it's not appealing to the fans, to the masses. The way Drake can flip that same flow, that same boring flow that Quentin Miller has, that's not
hard. That's the easy part. I'm gonna give.
I don't feel like that's the easy part.
But I'm gonna tell you why. Because this is where I give Drake an A. Because nobody but Drake has mastered this. Because nobody was able to give Drake this.
Okay.
Drake delivery gets an A.
That's
the most amazing. Want to tell you why it is? If I have a perfect delivery,
that's the hardest part.
No. You're right. And that's why my delivery's so cold. That's why can't nobody ever say like my delivery. Can't nobody say I rap like nobody, because that's all I've studied is how to not rap like nobody. You're gonna hear reminiscences of the best rappers of that I feel like are my favorite rappers.
That's my goal.
Yeah. You know what I'm
my
saying?
biggest goal in the rap game is to be considered the person who was unorthodox.
Yeah,
like nobody came on the beat like he came on the beat.
I'm gonna give him an A in delivery.
That's the
his
hardest
delivery,
part, bro.
It is the hardest part. But listen, look at Milli Vanilli. Them people that was singing that shit wasn't marketable.
Look at
so Quentin Miller just not marketable.
Look at NWA. It didn't pop until Easy got in the booth and said "Rolling down the street with my 6'4", right?
No. That's a whole different dynamic. That's delivery. That's delivery, right? That's a whole different dynamic. Want me to tell you why it's a whole different dynamic? That's a group. That's a group. One person wrote for that group. But that shit was understood. And we don't look at none of them. We don't look at Easy for his pen. We've never looked at Dr. Dre for his pen.
Just
like when he throws the slug at Kanye West. We've never looked at Kanye West for his pen. We've overlooked at Kanye West for his production. Yeah. Now here goes the catch with Kanye West. That's not Kanye West's pen. Facts. But I guarantee you no rapper, including Jay-Z, has a better 5 album catalog than Kanye West.
I agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you on that, bro.
Of course, we're gonna Joe Buttons has my favorite catalog.
See, I didn't get on Joe Budden until Moon Music 4. When Moon Music 4 came out, that's when I became a Budden fan.
I've been around since the gate.
I went back.
New Jersey Drive, New Jersey Devil, Music 1 when he killed the
early Joe Budden,
Anthony Hamilton joint. I've been a Joe Budden since 10 minutes alone. All I need is 10 minutes. Yeah.
I done dug back. Yeah, I dug back to that.
You know what I'm saying? He got the best pen I ever heard. That shit ain't gonna never change.
I fuck with Budden hard, man. He in my top 5.
I feel like Kanye West, as far as mainstream rappers, no mainstream rapper. Kanye got the best 5. Jay-Z or Nas got the best 4. I got Drake and DMX tied for the best 3. And Pop. That's a 3-way tie for the best 3. Want me to tell you why? Listen to these 3. DMX dropped 3 bangers out the gate. DMX first 3.
It's Dark Drake, High.
Drake, Thank Me, Let Her, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same are all classics. Those are 3 classics. So then you got Pop, Me Against the World, Machiavelli, All Eyes on Me, 3 classics. So that's a fight right there at number 3. Biggie probably got the coldest 2.
Wait.
What you got?
No, jump in it.
He got
Carter 1, Carter 2, and Carter 3?
No, Carter 1, Carter 2, 500 Degrees. But 500 Degrees is 500 Degrees is before the lyricism.
I became a fan.
Even though I'm a diehard, I've been a Wayne fan.
I became a fan since Squad Up. When him and Gutter.
That's why, no. I was arguing with some niggas about mixtape. And it was like 50 Cent, G-Unit make the best mixtapes. I said, you got me fucked up. You don't remember the Dipset mixtapes? You don't remember Squad Up Volume 1 through 17?
Yeah.
And that was between 500 Degrees and Carter 1.
That's when I knew Wayne.
Yeah, when that nigga killed the best of me freestyle, like a yellow Lambo, Wayne is the king of taking niggas beats.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like no ceilings. He killed everybody's beats. Look what he did to Mike Jones. He took Mike Jones' beat. Like you don't play that shit no more.
Sky's the limit. You talking about that shit?
You know what? Ride with my
motherfucker. Niggas don't even hear Sky.
That's a Mike Jones song, but you only played.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
It was a point in time where Wayne would hop on your beat. And you wouldn't even remember the original song.
Yeah.
Straight up.
When that shit would come on the radio, you'll start singing Wayne lyrics.
Yeah.
And that
early Wayne,
that has to mean
even like I respect early Wayne because early Wayne was still a good rapper. Like niggas forget, like Wayne was 15.
Yeah, young boy.
Niggas forget that. Like Wayne was 15 when he dropped The Block Is Hot. So when he dropped like Keisha, they all talking about running the doozy on the joint. Wayne got one of the best verses on there. Like you got to think, Wayne was in a group where he was 14, 15, and niggas was 22, 23, and
he was top dog.
He was number 3 in pen.
His
pen was better than Turks. Yeah, his pen wasn't messing with Juveniles and BGs at that time. But he caught Juvie immediately after 400 Degrees because Juvenile slowly digresses with the G code, then he jumps back up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Juvenile super
he came back later. You know what I'm saying? That hard Juvie fan. The G code was too much production. It's just Manny. Think about that, bro.
It's a Manny Fresh era. It was that part of that
Manny
era.
Fresh is my favorite producer because he doesn't sample the beat to
over
the song.
Tim?
Yeah, want me to tell you why? He doesn't sample a song until the song with TQ and Lil Wayne on 500 Degrees. So every album before 500 Degrees, there are no samples.
So
you get what I'm saying? He's never needed to lean on another.
So you got
the best producer ever, as far as the bigger producers are Timbaland and Drake.
What do you think about Pharrell?
Pharrell's his own entity. He's his own entity.
Yeah, I feel like
he drops a lot of shit that's not for me. But when he drops something that's for me, it's for me.
I think I respect that though, because he's versatile.
Yeah,
that versatility is
very versatile. But it's a group of them though, the Neptunes. So they got the Asian dude. I don't even know.
There's a lot of creativity going on over there.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why he can step in those many lanes.
You know how many things Pharrell is credited for, from movies
Despicable
to fucking,
Me.
Yes, 1 through 3, my nigga.
Yeah.
Pharrell. And that's money.
That's mainstream money.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what
a cash cow right there, boy.
That's something we don't. That's something Will Smith was talking about. What you feel about if Will Smith drop another album?
Listen, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro.
Yeah, to him.
Like, I don't know, man. Will Smith just ain't. I've never listened to Will Smith.
Never.
Nah. And that's just not for me.
Yeah, it's
just you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I don't want to disrespect legends.
It's more like pop rap to you.
Yeah. It's just not for me. I was brung up in a different style of, you know what I'm saying. So Will Smith.
I don't think I can get jiggy with that shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying. Will Smith raps for a different demographic. You know what I'm saying. So
I like what you said.
Yeah, can't get jiggy with it. Yeah,
my issue is, you know what I'm saying. My issue is Summertime.
Summertime was alright, right?
No, Summertime's fire. Yeah, pay attention to Summertime.
Yeah, I couldn't give you the bars.
No. It ain't the bars, it's the flow. And you will know who gave him them bars. Like Rakim wrote that shit. He's rapping just like Rakim.
Yeah. I can hear that. Now that you say that, I definitely can hear that.
Really, when I pictured the video and I've seen Rakim.
Here it is. Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. My pen means a lot to me, man.
I feel that.
I
feel like it means a lot to me too, but I feel like I'm also kind of realistic. And a lot of these niggas had help, man.
Yeah.
At certain points.
Yeah.
But it's niggas who
Wayne
got to certain points.
Wayne didn't write his biggest hit, Lollipop.
Straight up. But if you can get to a certain point without somebody else's pen, I don't give a fuck what you do with whoever's pen. At that point, you trying to survive, bro.
I'm from an era. Look at our ages. We're from different eras.
True shit.
We're from different eras. I'm from an era where that was not acceptable.
I feel like
I can't conform.
If at the end of the day, man, I ain't gonna get a ring in Cleveland, I might have to go to Miami, dog.
Speaking of Cleveland, they're down.
So if at the end of the day,
right now.
Yeah, I know it hurts. I ain't even gonna say nothing. They're down 2. They just went on a 4-point run. There we go. Tie game.
Yeah, I mean, LeBron dynamic is different. You really can't compare music to sports, man, because one is creativity, the other one is sheer ability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, I'm just trying to talk about the longevity though. Like if I drop 3 classic albums and I figure out maybe reaching a little bit outside of my pen game might diversify my crowd or my market.
For hook. Maybe a
bridge. But I'm the hook guy. But I'm already the hook guy.
Well, then
what did Wayne say?
If I'm the hook guy, let me sell these tracks then.
Wayne said we gonna be alright if we put Drake on every hook.
Yeah.
We know Drake's the hook guy. Yeah. Drake is Quavo before Quavo was thought of. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Drake is zero.
I give you that too.
I mean, let's be real. Like, let's pay some homage to Houston. Like, it's so much Houston and Drake is uncanny.
Yeah, but I mean, he came up a little bit in the city. Bunna vouched for him.
Yeah.
Jay Prince vouched for him.
I mean, come on, it's Jay Prince, bro. Like, that's like fucking Godfather, nigga. Like, I mean, we're talking about Jay Prince. Like, who's gonna come on?
Who's gonna say something?
Like, come on. That's what I'm saying. That's a whole different. It's a reason for that. It's a reason for that. That's a whole different. I mean, come on.
So if you get love in the city though,
that's not getting love. That's not getting love. That's getting a pass. That's not getting love. There's a difference between love and a pass.
Just think of it this way: a nigga coming to your city and he can bring so much money to your city, to your club. Of course, you're gonna give a nigga a pass.
Business. That's business. It's a difference between business and love. Love is how Jada can pull up to the hood 24/7.
Yeah, definitely.
That's love.
Jada can live in
love is how Slim Thug can pull up to the hood 24/7. Love is, you know what I'm saying? Love is Drake's Nice for What video. Right? That's the song where he did that, right? No, God's Playing.
No, God's Playing. God's Playing.
Great video. Great video. Great video, great message.
Amazing
great
concept.
Thing to do. Amazing concept. You
know
what I'm saying?
Back.
Yeah.
But Pusha bringing up his baby.
Fuck up the video. There was no, but now, back to what we were saying. You did, this era don't care that you don't write your shit. So I can't talk about you about that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't argue with you about money because you got more money.
Proven.
Right? That's a fact. I can't argue record sales with you.
Because you gonna do.
So what do I have to do? I have to ruin your good guy in.
But how is it a good guy? I don't know,
it's
man.
Not a good guy image.
It's
Drake had a good guy image.
It only ruins the good guy image.
Drake was the perfect rapper that got away with saying some slew shit. Like Crew Love is about running a train on chicks with The Weeknd, but he said that shit in a way where hoes was just elegantly like, "Run this train on me." Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm big on lyrics, bro.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Drake had a pen where I argued Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like when the Meek Mill shit went down with Drake, and I was like, "Damn, Drake, don't write that shit. That shit hurt." Because I was a Drake fan because of the pen. I was like, damn, this nigga can write shit for the hoes. He did Night Off with him and Lloyd. Mm-hmm. Like his verses, I just gotta ask Drake, did he write?
Spending every moment.
You know what I'm saying? Then sooner than later, I forgot to call you on your birthday.
Yeah.
So like, don't get me wrong, I'm a real Drake fan and a real Pusha fan.
Yeah, okay.
Like real deal. So
I'm not a Pusha fan though, man.
But I respect that because that's not your lane. Like that's my lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why. You know what I'm saying? So that's a nigga in my lane that's got a pen. You know, niggas like Push only rap coke bars. I'm like, go listen to Know You Better with Omarion, Fab, and Pusha T. Go listen to that. Go listen to Kevin Gates and Pusha T. Trust. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he killed.
So,
don't get me wrong. Like, he go to thing with as far as his pen.
He got a song.
Watch
with
this. What's Kanye West's best album? My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy.
I don't agree with that.
I think it's College Dropout.
I love my
That's a whole different
Dark
debate.
I love that.
Listen. How is it not bar for bar and production? Let's go. Pull up the track list.
I like 808 and Heartbreaks, man.
I do too.
Maybe it's an emotional connection to.
What song on those joints is messing with Blame Game?
Nothing. That's off the rip. That got John Legend on it. That's off the rip.
That's one.
Okay.
What song on there is messing with Runaway? Which features who?
Pusha T. I'm not the biggest fan of Runaway though.
No, just the concept. The concept. I'm naming. I'm not getting to the meat. Like I haven't said "Devil in a Blue Dress" with Rick Ross.
I love Runaway because
the best song on there is what? So Appalled.
I'm so appalled.
Who got the best? Now that song features who? Kanye West, Jay-Z, Pusha T, Sci-Hi, and who has the best verse on that song?
The only one I remember is Pusha.
All right then. When the kilos came, we gave him Bobby Brown jaw.
I don't even remember nobody else verse on that song.
Jay-Z shit was fire too. Jay-Z shit was fire too. Would you rather be overpaid or underrated? I lost another 30, but unlike Hammer, 30 million can't hurt me. Like that's the best song on the CD, and Pusha has the best verse.
You might have brought me over to that side.
Like, come on, bro.
That's the best. That might be the best.
You gonna respect Pusha Pen before I leave? Like, does he rap, quote unquote, what my nigga Diesel Greasel says, genocide rap? Yes, he does rap a content,
but no, because Pen is so
not. But you still have to respect this Pen.
Is credibility important?
Yeah. Credibility is if you talking about that shit. If you're not talking about that, I don't care. Like I respect Big Sean because of the Pen. I love Big Sean.
But Malice said that Pusha T wasn't really selling drugs. Like everybody.
No, this is what Malice said. This is exactly what Malice said.
I went back to the interview.
Malice said I came from a 2-parent household. I shouldn't have been selling drugs, but I chose to sell drugs. Niggas think that the Clips are twins.
Yeah.
No, they're not twins.
They're not. Malice is 5 years older than him.
Yeah.
So when Drake said you was third in charge, and didn't understand what third in charge is. Jeezy was third in charge in BMF. Look at where Jeezy was on the BMF.
But no,
Drake we don't know. No, hear me out.
No,
we
wasn't third in charge.
Niggas went crazy.
It wasn't third in charge.
You said, okay, listen. What he said was, it was your cousin, your brother, then you. Right?
Not meaning that it was third in charge. His cousin started selling drugs first. Yeah. And then his brother started selling drugs, and Pusha was trying to be like his big brother and cousin, and was selling dime bags on the side.
Who knows
he wasn't
that? First of all,
drugs.
That's a lie. First of all, that's definitely a lie. You think Big Brother gonna be really moving and getting that title, and little brother gonna be like, come on, like nobody ever questions. Like it's certain people that
if you in a 2-parent household, then you don't have to be doing that. Yeah.
No facts. No, you don't understand. You don't know the dynamics. I come from a 2-parent household, single income though.
Yeah, it's always that single income.
You get what I'm saying? The richest thing I had growing up was a dad.
I
missed a lot of meals. Yeah, times was hard a few times for my parents. I saw a lot of shit that my brothers never saw. Them niggas grew up in Mayberry because they so much younger than me. They didn't see the young days. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They didn't see that struggle that my parents went through. I saw that shit and I experienced it. And this is being a military brat. Mm-hmm. My mama joined the army and came back and got me when I was like 7 years old.
Niggas get confused about that. That don't mean everything was sweet.
That army shit don't. And then like duty stations.
My mom was in the army, but she was in debt.
Then here go the thing. Duty stations. Duty stations is major. Mm-hmm. Shouts out to my niggas in Aberdeen. I grew up in Aberdeen, Maryland.
Where cost of living.
You know, and it ain't even the cost of living. It's about what your kids are exposed to at that duty station. Like in Aberdeen, Maryland, if you go to Aberdeen Middle School, when it's time to go to high school, the kids that stay on post, they was recommending that they went to Hartford Tech, like 17, 20 miles up the road, because they didn't want to go to Aberdeen Public School because it was real. So Aberdeen, like the city, like that's where, like, you know what I'm saying, like the dynamics of how I grew up. I went to a high school where like niggas is driving Lexuses to school. Like we had gold teeth, like 9th grade, 8th grade, like niggas wasn't playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's the dynamics of your element. You know what I'm saying? So me being a military brat, I remember me staying in Aberdeen, and it would only be me and my nigga Rodney that just came home from prison. My niggas, we 34. I think he 33 probably. He been gone since we was 17. We was the only 2 cats going off post. Wasn't nobody else going off post. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, niggas was staying on base.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas was working. Like I chose to, but I was exposed to drugs at an early age. My dad went overseas. I was living in Hampton, Newport News, Virginia. Mm-hmm. So I was exposed to some shit. I'm seeing niggas doing things that, and I got 2 cousins in the house that's losers, 24 years old, living off my pops. My pops overseas sending 1 check home. It's 2 grown-ass men in the house not working, up here staying with my mom.
Eating up all the
I couldn't get a job. The dude across the street fucking with that work. Rest in peace to the homie Shanelo, the homie Shannon. Like, I just grew up around real shit, and I chose to get into that. I'm an athlete that didn't listen. My blessing was football, but I chose the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was doing, I tell a lot of people that the richest thing I had was a dad, though. I had a few, you know what I'm saying? That, and I'm gonna keep that a buck. Like, I shouldn't have been hustling. I was put in positions where it was hard. It was easy to make that decision, but I should have been stronger and not did it. But I was selling crack 14, 15.
I feel you. So it's another side to it. The credibility don't necessarily mean.
Yeah, so I mean, credibility. If that's not what you talking about, if you're not talking that gangster shit, I don't care. If you're not a gangster, like you can't. And he couldn't bully Drake. He couldn't be like, I beat your ass, or you ain't got no shooters, or he couldn't do that. He had to ruin the good guy image.
I don't think it's ruined though.
No, it's not ruined as far as his career.
It's ruined. A little.
This was the greatest blimp. Like, Joe Budden's lyrically bodied that nigga.
That's
that wasn't
I'm
enough.
Not biased. You can't. He's indestructible. He bulletproof.
Yeah, no,
you
don't like the context of what he used, but my question is, when have we ever questioned the context? Think about what he said. Think about what he said. Think about what he said to me. What he said to me. What's the name? The coldest shit he said to me.
I mean, he was just
when Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers. Push a guy at you so hard you respond on media. Is it your girl to it? How many niggas really married to a chick that make more money than them in the industry? What's wrong with that?
I'm gonna tell y'all why he went to
Drake was
Instagram.
like, that was some messy shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all why.
Go ahead, get
He went to Instagram because his main source of income is the ladies. Now, the ladies finding out that he has a baby and they didn't know about it.
He still ain't addressed that.
No, we talking about the blackface.
He's only addressed the blackface.
But see, the reason you have to address the blackface off the rip is because in today's climate, with who the president is, and you see all the shit that's happening with shit like that, you have to address that shit.
I'm gonna tell you why it didn't matter, because Lupe addressed it for him.
No.
The reason he had to release...
Nah, fuck all that. We gonna keep this a buck, bro. When Drake and Meek Mill was beefing, senators was singing back to back. The like WWE was like, Meek, we suing you for fucking the beat up politicians, was singing back to back. Look at all the shit Drake had on his side. You want to know it's not a trash response.
But what do you say?
Want to know it's trash.
Want to know it's not a trash response. Want to know it's not that it's trash. It's from a nigga who don't got an elite pen.
No, because War Pain, that was hard.
It was hard because of the beat. The pen was the same. The category is the pen was the same.
The pen was way harder than fucking...
No, it wasn't. If you look at...
I want to know. That shit was horrible.
No, that part was weak. Like, he shouldn't have did the hook. We East Coast niggas. You rap straight through. Fuck a hook. The hook is the weakness on the East Coast. That's our weakness. I'm East Coast bias all day because that's my take on hip hop. That's my delivery. That's my favorite forte of rap.